Gage here. We're just going to go over a really quick video on Propstream for pulling a absentee high equity list. Now this is a list that I've been using for quite a while now, and we've tried different things to see what works and what doesn't, what gives us the best possible prospects, and this is what's been working out for us. So we're going to be doing Forsyth County, Georgia today. And as you can see here, we've got 95,000 properties. Now that's a freaking lot. So obviously we're not going to be pulling all that. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start right here at the filter tab. We're going to do non-owner occupied. As far as the occupancy status goes, I don't care if it's either occupied by a tenant, family member, or if it's vacant. So we're just going to leave that as any. Property characteristics, we're going to go to residential. We're going to go to single family, and we're also going to do duplexes and quadplexes in this instance as well. Year built, I typically like to stay within about 20 years. So we're going to put the max as 2002. Okay. Go ahead and hide that one. MLS status, of course, we're going to say no. Pre-foreclosure and bank owned, we're not too worried about that in this instance. Ownership info, we want a minimum of 4 years. Owner type, we're going to look at individual, mixed, and trust. We're going to keep corporations out of this one for now. Next, we're going to look at the valuation and the equity. Estimated value, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to use a tool on Zillow to see what the actual average is. So you can see in Forsyth County, the average is 225. So we're actually just going to stay right in that range for now. And then estimated equity, we want at least 70%. Now we're not looking for just free and clear. We want a pretty large list on this one. So just high equity would be a minimum of the 70%. Mortgage info, we're not really too worried about. And as you can see, we've got 296 properties here. And some of these have photos, and you can actually see, that some of these are, built in 1981, and it could definitely use some TLC, some updates. Not bad condition, but it could just definitely use a nicer kitchen. That is tiny. I don't really know what's going on there. But this would actually be a pretty dang good targeted list. Look at this. Very good list. That was taken in 2014. Property's been owned for 4 years, 3 months. They financed it, built in 1960. They bought it for $30,000 in 2017. That's a pretty dang good lead right there, actually. So we're going to select all, add to list, create new, and then you can just call your list whatever you want. I'm just going to call it today's date, which is February 4th. Absentee, high equity. And now we're going to save it. And that's done. And the cool thing is, right now I want to do 1,000 people is what I want to skip trace today. So I want to just focus on these filters. Now I don't have to go through and actually select these every single time. All I got to do is, instead of resetting down here, all I have to do is just reset here, and then I can do Gainesville, Georgia. That pulls up another 1,200 properties, but as you see, that's got the same filters that we had before. And you could do that, anywhere. So we can do Duval County, Florida. 9,100 properties, holy cow. Gainesville, Florida. These are just some of the markets that we've been looking at, 2,800. But as you see, all these filters stay the same. So again, that is the absentee high equity list. And then you could see my list right there. And we're ready for skip tracing. Thank you guys.